A brand new report that's hit the net that relates to other articles we've talked about recently and other subjects related to the DCU sheds light on just how much creative control and oversight James Gunn is given. And while he is the head of DC Studios, he is still answering many calls to many higher-ups and meeting their demands. So just so we're clear on this, it doesn't mean that James Gunn has no voice. He's very much a Kevin Feige type leader slash situation over there, but there are other factors you gotta consider. And obviously, like Kevin Feige, there are bosses above him. You know, obviously, there was multiple bosses above Kevin, including Ike Perlmutter, for example, who ran Marvel Entertainment. Naturally, James Gunn and some of the choices he's making, like Creature Commandos, for example, right? That's a very James Gunn choice. So you can see that's clearly going to be a James Gunn run project. But then you're looking at some of the other things he's working on. Obviously, the biggest project they got coming out is the one really kicking everything off, which is Superman Legacy. And that's one of those that the jury's obviously still out. But from what we're understanding is that there are restrictions that are put on James Gunn. Now, this, again, isn't surprising. If he tells them, guys, I need a $250 million budget for Superman Legacy and $350 million on marketing, guess what? He's not going to get that. It's just not going to happen because Superman has proven not to be a $1 billion or close to $1 billion box office taker. So somebody's going to have to rein him in. And what we're hearing is that there might also be some creative control as well. Like they're not letting him really call all the shots, which I could understand to a degree because DC and WB have been licensing out products and characters for quite a long time. Like, come on, they embargoed Batman on TV to Fox, a rival network, right? So things get crazy. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that there are characters that are embargoed. Like, I would not be surprised if Constantine is still locked away because they were trying to do things with him. And if certain characters that were given to other networks to be developed are still locked away or not touchable because of a Netflix connection or a Universal connection or whatever other connection is there. So these things are going to pop up and it is going to be detrimental. And then, of course, you do got to put in some limits in there in terms of contracts that are worked out with old holdovers, you know, which can go far back as decades upon decades. So we'll really see what happens, but this isn't that surprising. I think people are making it a bigger deal than it is. Yes, he's not having full creative control and fully operating like autonomously from everything at WB, but that doesn't happen. Even Kevin Feige answers to Disney.